So what's the importance of soft skills and what's the need of this session here? Okay, so soft skills, it doesn't mean it's a weak skill. We always define this as, because it is very easy to enhance, to inculcate and to develop such kind of qualities and personality traits in yourself, right? Like the very first point, if you will see how you handle interpersonal relations, as I given you the example of the elevator pitch. Okay, known or unknown, it matters not, but it matters a lot how you entertain, how you welcome. Even if you have passed a smile, a person will always remember that face. A person will always remember that face also who has not greeted. No matters, because you have not done any harm to him. Okay, but even then, whenever you will meet him, any other situation, he will always remember that past experience, because as the phrase you are acquainted with, first impression is always the last impression, and it's very difficult to wipe out with. Okay, right? So you have to always focus on that. You have to maintain your interpersonal relations. You have to interact with others in a very right way, with appropriate body language and with your charming and pleasant smile, right? Then second one comes, that is to take appropriate decisions. Okay, appropriate decisions. Decision making is very toughest job. Okay, even if the problem is a little bit small or a big one, okay, it matters not. But to take appropriate decision, that teaches us the life's truth. Okay, the capability of handling people, handling situation, and to save so many things and to develop so many qualities at the same time. So soft skills, it covers one more part, that is the decision making skills, and we can develop it with the learning gradually about the soft skills in detail, in depth, right? How to communicate effectively, my dear, it's very, very important. As I am focusing one word, I am repeating one word again and again, that is with professional and with beginner. It matters, it never differentiates. Okay, a person should have a good communication skills. Why? Because basically, if you will go through the text, if you will go through the net, you will always find few terminologies described in the definition of communication, that communication skills we are using to exchange, to inform, to share, to communicate, okay, and to impress someone. Okay, whether it's a group of people or an individual. So how effective you are with your communications. If you are a student, you just think about why the companies, they are conducting PIs afterward taking your GD or afterward taking your written test, because you are already proven your hard skills. You've already proven, you have justified how much knowledge you possess about your core subject. Why they feel the need of conducting the personal interviews? Why? Because they just want to give personal attention on your behavioral part. They are judging you on the basis of your body language. Or they are judging you how you express, how you deal. Okay, so whenever you are there, you are facing the interviews, you are preparing the interview for the interviews, being a candidate, you are always focusing on one thing, that is what is going to be asked. Okay, but you are not focusing much on how much presentable you are. Okay, so this is my advice, this is my suggestion. It's of course good, and it is actually required to prepare for the same, but it is more required to focus on your presentation part. You should always have to be very, very presentable. Okay, right. Like I would like to add one example here. The moment a candidate enters from the door, okay, his selection starts from there only. His selection never starts based on the question answer sessions. Okay, how you ask to come, how you greet, how you ask for the permission to sit, how you drag your chair, when you are departing from that place, whether you are rearranging the chairs or not, or you are leaving it as it is. Okay, all these things are countable enough. And for that, what you have to do? You have to focus on all these tiny things, all these tiny habits of your personality part. Okay, because all these constraint, all these are the elements of the soft skills, which teaches you how to behave, how to walk, how to talk, and how to achieve that objective, how to gain that what you have decided for yourself, right? So if you want to have a good impression and impact, to gain your professional development, to design a good career path, you have to work on all these things. That is the 4 I have mentioned here in this slide. The very first is your interpersonal relations. Give value to all the relations. Give equal warmth. Feel that all these relations are equally important for me as like my informal relations with others, right? Then take your appropriate decisions everywhere. Like, you two are learning together in a single class. You are classmates or batchmates, I can say. Frequently, after a few years, when you are interacting with each other, okay, you are exchanging the contact details and everything, and one day you plan for to visit to his or her office, okay, and you are visiting there without taking a prior permission, okay, because you are not bothering about his or her schedule. You are working for yourself. Okay, I am free today. I have a leisure time of 1 hour. His office is very close to me. Why should not have a few words with him? Why should not have words on a cup of tea? And when you go there, when you visit there, and afterwards coming back, might be at some point you feel a kind of a stress in your subconscious mind that that person has not entertained you in that way which you were expecting. He has not given you that warmth. Okay, he has not shown his closeness. Why? Why? Because now he is on that senior position. His level of working, his designation is upper than you. You have not achieved that much that he has already achieved. No, these are not the questions. The part is that you have committed a fault here. You have not taken the prior permission to visit. You have not asked whether you are free at this time, we can meet. Okay, if you have done all these exercises, might be when you interacted or you are going to interact, you have got the same response what you were expecting in your subconscious mind. Okay, so these are all the things that we have to take care of. This was just an informal example, but I'm telling you, whenever we are there in the field or whenever we are trying to take a step, okay, always take the prior decision as per the situation, as per the need of the hour and time, right? And then always talk with someone in a very impressive, in a very charming, humble and polite way. Okay, it matters not on what designation you are working for, but it matters a lot that you're working for so many. You're not working for your alone, but you are working for your family, you're working for your career, you're working for your institution, organization, industry, and you're working to design your image and identity at most, right? And for that, always try to leave a good impression and good impact on one and all. Fine. So this was my just a kind of glimpse I have given to the few things that is actually required to work for.